Aprilia Tuono V4 Factory, 2021 on, review Underbraced swingarm. Its 1077 cubic centimeters V4 is a wailing riot of seamless power and monster torque, all wrapped up in an RSV4 chassis, making it one of the finest handling motorcycles money can buy. Despite being superbike-fast, it's calm and comfortable on the road and comes fully loaded with the best chassis and electronic goodies around. It didn't need a refresh, but for 2021 it gets a host of engine, chassis and styling updates to keep it ahead of the competition anyway. No motorcycle is blessed with such a supple road ride that's also razor sharp on track. Nothing spills out such velvety low-down power that will also rip your face off when you get to the redline. Even fewer handle and grip like a superbike but are comfortable enough to waft big distance in comfort. Ride quality and brakes. Aprilia hasn't needed to mess with the handling too much over the years, it's been pretty much perfect, especially the factory version with its electronic Öhlins and Pirelli Super Corsa SP tires. Its Plush Ride and the way the front end is seemingly unstickable as you roll into corners are Tuono high points, although the ABS robs the brakes of some feel, and it's roomy enough even for taller riders to enjoy. For 2021 it gets the same underbraced swingarm as the new RSV4, which makes little difference on the road, other than looking racy, but improves stability on the track. Engine. Unlike the 2021 RSV4 Superbike, which gets a capacity hike, the Tuono V4 sticks at 1077 cubic centimeters. It has a new Euro 5 exhaust and mapping, but despite the restrictions it still makes the same 173 brake horsepower, made 350 RPM higher, and 89 lb-ft of torque. It doesn't need 200 brake horsepower to impress on the road or dominate on track, and instead it has a deliciously wide spread of perfectly delivered power that is docile or bonkers as you want it to be, and ghostly soundtrack that's impossible to get enough of. Rider aids are more refined thanks to a more powerful new Pirelli 11MP ECU. Reliability and build quality. Fresh from the showroom, the Tuono V4 Factory is superbly finished and built, but it's a mixed bag when it comes to owning one. Some enjoy trouble-free riding and others bump into mechanical and parts supply problems. Doing your research and finding a dealer with a good reputation is a must. Our Aprilia Tuono V4 Factory owners' reviews show evidence of electrical issues, but a reassuring dealer states this is only a software fault and can be sorted when doing the first service. Value versus rivals. Ducati have improved its Street Fighter V4S for 2021, adding extra grunt and excitement, but it doesn't have the same joyful fluidity as the Aprilia. Its build quality is more luxuriously finished but costs nearly $2,000 more. Triumph's new Speed Triple RS has also stepped up a level. It's £3,000 cheaper and has Öhlins and Brembos, but while its fabulous new engine and chassis are good enough to challenge the Aprilia on track, it isn't as involving on the road. The KTM 1290 Super Ducar is also less in basic trim and undoubtedly wilder, but it isn't as well-rounded as the Tuono as a full package for road riding. Equipment. Like the 2021 RSV, for the new Tuono V4 gets a slimmed-down new 17.9-liter tank with more than a hint of original RSV mill to it, a new longer, comfier seat and a reshaped tail unit, complete with a sliver of a padded perch for masochistic pillions. It has new top fairing with the latest Aprilia family look LEDs, cornering and daytime running lights, and faired-in winglets. With its lower tank and underbraced swingarm, its proportions have changed dramatically and it now looks lower and longer, compared to the shorter, squatter outgoing version. Fit and finish are still top-notch. Specs. Engine size 1077 cubic centimeters. Engine type liquid-cooled, 16V, V4. Frame type aluminium twin spar. Fuel capacity 17.9 liters. Seat height 837 millimeters. Bike weight 209 kilograms. Front suspension Öhlins $43 million forks. Semi-active. Rear suspension Öhlins single shock. Semi-active. Front brake 2x330 mm discs with 4-piston radial Brembo Stylema calipers. Cornering ABS. Rear brake 220 mm disc with twin-piston Brembo caliper. Cornering ABS. Front tire size 120/70x17. Rear tire size 255x17. MPG, costs and insurance. Average fuel consumption 37 miles per gallon. Annual road tax £101. Annual service cost £250. New price £18,100. Used price £13,500 to £17,000. Insurance group 17 of 17. How much to insure? Warranty term 2 years. Top speed and performance. Max power 173 brake horsepower. Max torque 89 ft-lb. Top speed 175 miles per hour. A quarter mile acceleration. Tank range 146 miles.